Welcome everyone. It is Nero here at Dapp Center doing an exclusive interview with Ptechnology and the NPRY token. Now, what is Ptechnology? Ptechnology is a privacy-first communication ecosystem. It provides secure communication services like voice video calls, messaging, and internet access, all built on a closed isolated network architecture designed to protect user privacy from surveillance, data collection, and cyber attacks. Now, what is the NPRY token? Well, NPRY is the blockchain based utility token that serves as the payment and access key for all Ptechnology services. It is designed to enable private, synonymous access to the ecosystem and to allow token holders to participate in platform governance. Now, just a reminder, guys, this is no financial advice, so just a disclaimer here. Do your own research and understand the risk of when getting involved in cryptocurrencies. Now, I do want to welcome our guest here today. We got Kalman Heggie and Alberto Munez. Welcome, guys. Thank you, guys, to the team here from Ptechnology. Go ahead and give us a short introduction about yourselves.
Okay, thank you. Well, in my case, I'm Alberto Muñoz. I live in Madrid, Spain. I work as a professor at university, and I'm passionate about cryptocurrencies. So I decided to engage in this project in the NPRY token and the Ptechnology project. And well, I hope everyone will understand what's going on here and what we want to do with this project.
Awesome. Welcome to be here, Alberto. And then Kalman, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi. So I'm Kalman Heggie. I'm a marketing consultant from London, and I work with Ptechnology for a couple of years now. I'm a product marketing advisor, and I'm really excited to talk about this project because I think it's going to be amazing.
Absolutely. I'm super excited myself. Definitely looking forward to this amazing application that we can fully utilize that's going to give us betterness in our lives. So let's go ahead and jump right into the questions here. I'm eager to know more about this, about Ptechnology and your NPRY token. So my first question is why is now the right time for private communications? And what's different about Ptechnology?
Yeah, I'm going to answer this. So the situation is that around us, cybercrime is a $10 trillion plus industry as of today. I mean, insane. Targeted and untargeted attacks everywhere. The industrial espionage is peaking. So we have a situation when basically we need to protect ourselves in a digital first world, right? So that's the first issue. Now the second issue is the data capitalism, what we have everywhere around us, right? Every single application, every single device, even our fridge, is going to collect data and send somewhere, right? And they try to utilize it, try to monetize it, basically. So we have this environment, and not to mention the communication, and this is going to be the next step. So all the WhatsApp and all the other application, what we use basically for free, or even if we pay for it, they collect the data, they collect the personal data, they collect the communication data, they analyze the data, then they sell it for advertisement and other purposes. So this is where we live right now. And what we want to achieve with Ptechnology is, and this is not what we want to achieve because this is what we achieved. We work for 10 years on a communication system that does not collect data at all, only the really necessary data, which is like a necessity from regulatory perspective. But we don't store any data. We don't have any communication data. We don't have any personal data in the communication system. It's a really important one because even if we talk about Signal, for example, it collects some data because you need to register somehow, right? So basically that's our different approach. And one more thing I would add here, that's why are we different? We built a closed ecosystem because the only way how you can protect yourself these days with the AI and cyber criminals and cyber hackers and attacks and everything is to build a closed ecosystem and you don't let anyone in. This is the only way. This is what we provide for our clients.
Absolutely. Definitely looking forward to, having a secure platform that keeps your data private. Yes, but so what makes Ptechnology zero data storage principle truly disruptive? I mean, how does this compare to other privacy chat apps that already exist?
Yeah, so the main difference is the fact that it's a closed ecosystem. So what is happening, for example, with a Signal or any other, even Telegram? So there is a communication between the two different endpoints, right? We have a kind of end-to-end encryption, but that's it. So basically, if you're listening to this communication, you know where the packages goes and so on and so on. So it's tappable, I would say. And even if you don't necessarily can eavesdrop the call, you can still understand what is happening. Who do you talk to? And sometimes it's enough. Now, Ptechnology on the other system, what is happening, just in really short, you have the endpoint, right? It can be or a mobile application, for example, or a landline, because it's a full comprehensive telecommunication system. This one goes to a server in an absolutely closed way, like multiple VPNs, and you can Tor-like system, so pretty good stuff. Then we have a closed server infrastructure, and then there is no data there, right? It's really important, even if you want to hack it. Why? Because even our administrator cannot see anything. So it's fabulous. And then on the other side, it can be from London to China or Peru, or doesn't matter, there is going to be a safe channel to the other mobile phone or landline phone, and the package just received. Nothing is saved, nothing is stored, and everything is protected. So that's really the essence of this whole approach and this whole secure communication system.
That's exciting. So I know you've already kind of elaborated on this a little bit. I wanted to find out more though. What can I actually get that I can't get from the Signal or WhatsApp apps?
Yeah. So exactly. So the first one is that as I mentioned, I would say that this is a surveillance-proof comprehensive communication system. So NGOs can use it, international companies can use it. It's a really important one, but also individuals, high net worth individuals can use it, because when you register, for example, your Npry mobile app, and you start using it, the private data, the only thing we ask is an email address and nothing else, which means that you can communicate in an absolutely private way. And this is our goal, because if anyone wants to, eavesdrop because you are a famous person, this is how you can protect yourself, right? Because no one knows this internal communication number. It's really important, because Ptechnology uses 7-digit internal numbers, and not like the +44 we use in London and so on and so on. So not a public, it's a private ecosystem. And inside the private ecosystem, basically the only one who knows what is your number is who you give it, right? And it's a huge thing. So that's a really important differentiator, I would say, even from Signal, because you need a mobile phone, right?
Right.
To register on Signal. Now, in the very moment, your social network can, in a sophisticated way, but your social network can be mapped, and that's already an issue, even if not the communication. So that's WhatsApp. Honestly, I don't even start it. WhatsApp collects more than 200 data points, right? Even if I'm just thinking about trying to use WhatsApp, they already, know what is going to happen.
Right. Yeah. So can you explain? I want to kind of incorporate the NPRY token as how can you explain how NPRY ensures private access without linking payments or identities?
Well, it's very simple, because basically, as you have seen, the technology solutions are completely privacy focused, and now with this new token, which will be launched about something like by the end of this year, probably in the last quarter. The thing is that you won't be able to track who is buying the token, as it's registered in a blockchain, and as you know, this is completely anonymous, and it's not the same that paying with a credit card. For example, if you're paying with a credit card, you leave your number, it's traced with your bank, with your name and surname, your data in the end. So with the NPR token, basically you will you remove all of this from the chain basically when you're paying. So I think it's a very good solution, and it was the leg that we were missing at the Ptechnology products.
Yeah, absolutely. That's interesting. Yeah, it's funny because I actually just recently moved and I actually had to update my address to one of my banks. And it's really wild because once I updated that, all of a sudden all my credit cards, everyone started contacting me. Wait, did you move? Did you update your address? I'm like, how did they know? Like, so yeah, it's like they had
That's
to.
the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And so yeah, it's interesting. So what's live today versus what's coming? I mean, what will drive adoption first, do you think?
Yeah, so the first 2015 PPCrypt, the landline system, was invented basically. Then we have the Npry mobile application, which is a tablet application as well. You can use it for sending unlimited files, also for messaging. It's a messaging app, but with like enterprise level features, and also voice and video calls. So that's the Npry mobile and tablet application. We have the NP-Conf audio system, which is kind of like the old school satellite Cisco system. So we have one office here, right? We have one office in Budapest. We have one office in whatever. You can have like basically an unlimited, constant, continuous television connection to the different offices, and absolutely secure. So it's pretty good stuff. Doesn't matter if the government wants to listen it, they can't. So it's a decent thing. Audio and video. We have just a few features. For example, you can buy an eSIM card, because eSIM data plan, a global eSIM data plan, which means that if you want to, you all know what is a global eSIM data plan, but when you are going to buy it with an Npry token, now we already know that it's like a big thing for privacy, right? So that's what we have, and this is the main thing I would say. These are the main things. Now the coming next, so the secure token is going to come soon, right? Then we are going to have an Npry wallet suite. Then we are going to have a payment gateway, which is an Npry Pay, and the big thing is what we are working already on is the endphone secure communicator, because we know exactly that the chain is as strong as the weakest link, right? Now, if my phone is somehow tapped, doesn't matter how, I can have an Npry application, which is an isolated application. Absolutely, there is no connection between the Apple server, there is no synchronization, and so on and so on. But if my microphone is somehow tapped, then it's the weakest link, right? Now, this is why we want to put our client's hand in a dedicated hardware, basically a dedicated mobile phone with our own app store, and so on and so on. So that's the big thing we are working on, and it's going to be a huge thing.
That's awesome. Yeah, Npry. I like that. Npry. Token utility tokenomics. Let's talk about it. I want to know more about the utility and tokenomics. What should buyers know at the glance? Tell us more about it.
Well, Npry token basically will be used to pay for everything at the Ptechnology ecosystem. That's the idea. And as we said before, what we want is to remove all personal data, keep privacy using this token. For those who are interested in buying this token, there are several phases. Basically, the first phase, we are in the private sale. We have allocated 20% of the tokens. By the way, we have a fixed supply of 1 billion tokens of Npry, okay, which is a big amount.
Yeah.
And well, we are at the private sale. We are preparing the pre-sale. We will be launching an airdrop. Maybe we can speak about that later. There is also a public round of 7% of the tokens, and we have reserved 15% of the tokens for liquidity, 5% for community. This includes the airdrop, 7% for a DAO treasury, because we want in the future to include our users to take decisions, to choose new products, the design, the colors, maybe, we don't know, but we want to, in the future, incorporate the opinion of our users. There is also a 20% reserved for advisors and partners and 10% for team and founders. It's important here to say that most of the tokens will be vested, and there is a cliff period also. So what we're not going to do is a pump and dump, you know. We don't want to start the first day when the token is on the market and you know there is a huge move, and after that everybody's selling and this is over. No, what we want is to launch a real utility token, like it will be Npry, and I think it's going to be successful because there will be a huge demand in the future of this kind of services, and probably many people will be buying this token just to pay for getting it. So it will be. I think it's going to be successful, and we want to emphasize here that we don't want a quick scam where everybody sells and nobody buys, and there is no utility in the end, because there is a real project behind, which is Ptechnology ecosystem, and as we have said before, the products are very interesting and privacy focused, which is, I think, it totally aligns with the crypto philosophy, which is very important.
Absolutely. And I've been covering thousands of these projects, talking about the healthiness of launch. And I'll be honest, a majority of them don't do very well after launch. They tend to dump and then they never recover.
Yeah.
So what's going to make this, Npry different? What's going to really keep the token economy healthy after launch, you think? Can you elaborate more on that?
Kalman?
Yeah. So first of all, the fact that so it's a utility token which we use. We are going to use basically to power the whole ecosystem, right? So this is gonna be the thing how people are going to pay for our services, and we are going to convert the existing payers to this to pay with the utility token. That's a really important thing, I think. The second is the vesting and liquidity strategy, what Alberto explained. I think that's an important thing, and the governance and treasury. Also, the fact that there are incentives in the system, and by these incentives, the ecosystem itself is going to grow. I think these are the.
Yes, for example, yes, by keeping some amount of the tokens, okay, you will receive discounts on Ptechnology services, which is an advantage.
So really, it comes down to the utility in the use case, which I want to talk, find out more about. Is where exactly am I able to get the Npry, and what partnerships and integrations matter? Is there anything in the line that you like to disclose to us?
Alberto?
Oh, well, basically, you can find the way how to buy the new token. You can find it at our website, which is npry.io. Okay, npry.io. It sounds like a little bit weird, but anyway, there you will find a form which you will have to fill in, and then you will contact you to explain how to get the token and to close the agreement for a start. Because what we want is to control who is starting with this. We don't want that anyone comes here, buy a couple of tokens and just that. We want people who is interested in our project, and we want to know a little bit about who is coming here to buy it. After that, then you will have the tokens, and you will be able to use it to buy products inside the Ptechnology ecosystem, which is good. But also you will be able to sell them if you don't want to hold them at several decentralized exchanges in the coming weeks. But our main target is to get that people start buying the token, not to trade it, to speculate about it, but to use it in the ecosystem and to demand services. As I said, here is a clear real use case. So I recommend to consider it like that, not a speculative product.
Absolutely. And you guys, if you guys want to join or look and do your research yourself, the website link will be down below. So you guys can check that out and be able to find that in the description. And I want to talk more. Do you have any partnerships or integrations in line that you guys could talk about?
We are still working on these right now. So, what we are aiming for is the partnerships in terms of the telecommunication services, right?
Yeah.
So there are, for example, the eSIM, the DID number, when you want to buy a public number, for example, in a different country in the other side of the world. Doesn't matter which part you are right now. So it's really important that we are going to be able to provide these services basically through inside this ecosystem without any fiat or anything else. The other thing is that, as we mentioned, and Alberto mentioned as well, that we are working on the Npry pay, for example. So this when we are talking about our payment gateway or new the M phone, the secure communicator, basically. It's like everything is based on Npry. So based on this utility token. So all the ecosystem in the future, we are in this transition because of the Web3. It's widespread, and this is, I think, it's a future. This is why we are basically changing our own ecosystem as well, and that's absolutely in line with our mission. Right.
Well, that's exciting. I wanted to find out more about the regulation side of things because you know how globally, we're seeing censorship and government overreach and things like that. How does Npry's role evolve, as crypto privacy and telecom regulations start tightening around the world? How is Npry going to handle this?
Well, the good thing that the main regulation what we have is the data privacy acts in different places, right? It can be GDPR, CCPA, and so on and so on. The good news that we already minimize the data. Basically, we don't really store any data, any personal data. So exactly. So this is why our system is already compliant with everything. It can be a HIPAA in America, and we have the compliance and the patch for that as well. So it's like in the healthcare system, you can use this application, and there are clients there as well. But basically, you can use it everywhere because we don't store any data, and because of we don't store any data and we minimized it, we already comply most of the data regulation.
Awesome.
Data regulations, yeah.
Right. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I do have one more question here before we start concluding our AMA. Tell us about the roadmap. What do we have look forward to in the next coming months here for Npry and Ptechnology?
Yeah, so we have the public pre-sale phase, right? In terms of Npry, yeah, and then we are going to launch the Npry, and the next step is going to be convert our existing clients into this new ecosystem, right? So the paying clients are going to pay as going to be the default first, and then we create the different elements in the next year. Npry Pay as a payment gateway, the wallet, and other things, and then as a next step, we have the new hardware itself, the secure communicator, and on the roadmap, it's already there, a smartwatch.
Wow, smartwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The N-Watch, it will be the name.
The N-Watch, yeah.
N-Watch. That's exciting. I like it. So yeah, I'm very excited. Looking forward to the products you guys are going to be providing here. Definitely going to be looking forward to this. I mean, it's going to be private and secure. I mean, can't get better than that. And, I want to thank everyone for being here to join in and tuned in here for today and join this AMA. I also want to thank Alberto and Kalman for joining us to be our guests here and give me a chance to interview you guys and find out more and everything about Ptechnology and the Npry token. Is there anything else you guys would like to say, or do you want to say before we get off here?
Yeah, I would like to invite our audience to visit npry.io. and they take a look to the white paper. There is a lot of information there. They can check it, read it, think about it. I always say to my students, in fact, at the university, always do your own research. Try to learn what is going on, how is the project, if it's this real or is some kind of smoke or something like that. But this is not the case. There is a real use case behind it. There is a company with a service which is working right now. Okay, and I recommend to read the white paper, and if you're interested, just fill in the form in the website, and we will delighted to answer all your questions and to help you to get the token if you're interested.
Absolutely.
And I've just add one more thing, sorry, that the other website you need to check is ptechnology.info. You are going to learn more about the concept. You are going to learn more about the threats. You are going to, so it's not just like a classic telecommunication website. There's loads of information there, and everyone who reads it is going to understand what is our mission and why do we do this and how do we do it. So I really, really recommend to check it.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. Check it out. All the links will be down in the description so you guys can check it out. And let me know in the comments what you guys think about this project. Are you guys excited and bullish as much as I am? Curious to know your thoughts. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Alberto and Calvin, for coming in. And enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Adios. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.